Seigneury of Kahnawà, soon to be not Chief Mike Delisle here for my last Chiefs Uncut. A bit of melancholy and heavy-heartedness for me, but it's time. I'll speak to that in a few minutes, but first the updates. In the coming weeks, Kahnawake will receive some interesting information, I'll say celebratory information in terms of economic development. I'm not at liberty to say what it is at this point, but stay tuned. And some good things are coming down the pipe in terms of economic development. So glad to report on that. There will be an event happening in Toronto, again in about 2 weeks, that again Kahnawake should be celebrating. And again, the press releases and or information will be coming out shortly. Monday will be my last council meeting, and they've asked me to chair, I guess ceremoniously, so to speak. So I'm excited for that, anticipating my move following the 26th, which will be my last day as a council member. Lastly, I'll say not only in economic development, but also on one of my files in Seigneury, we'll be meeting with the federal team before I leave to look at the draft mandate that the federal government has drafted and present to us to see if they are prepared and we are willing to not share the document, but agree to the document and its contents for them to go to cabinet. So it's exciting in terms of the negotiation table being very close to being set up, I'll say. And when I say very close, that probably means within the next 6 months to a year, given that the fact there probably will be a federal election sometime in 2024, and hopefully the cabinet mandate will happen before the election is called. So there's some things out of our control, but again, part of the reason why I ran back and got involved in council in 2018 was to reinvigorate the Seigneury discussions and hopeful negotiations, and we're taking a step closer, again, before I leave on the 26th. So those are the majority of the updates. I wish I could share more in economic development, but you'll see them, Kahnawake, as they come out in the coming weeks and or months. Very exciting time for ECDEV, Kahnawake Sovereign Wealth Fund that we launched in 2023. And again, some of the things that are happening in and around Seigneury and land grievances. So with that, as I mentioned a few minutes ago, this will be my last Chiefs Uncut. Maybe you'll see me on KTV in my new role, which starts on the 29th of January as the Kahnawake Registrar, involved with residency and what they used to call membership, Kaniakahaga of Kahnawake Registry. Exciting, but again, like I said, it's with a heavy heart, and people who have paid attention in the past several months, I've had a bit of health concerns. I'm fine as it is now. Thank you for all the well wishes that came in. I've had some family members, close family members, who have had some health issues as well, and they're all fine as well. And again, thank you for the well wishes. But it's time. It gave me time in October when I was off on medical to think, and the best way I could put it is I don't want to disappoint the community. The body cannot sustain the level of work, the type of stress and the impacts it's had. In my 22 and a half years, I finally learned that. It gave me the message that I needed to listen to, and I am going to. It's not an easy decision. 22 and a half years dedicated to this community. I hope I haven't disappointed and leave it in a better place than when I first got here, whether as a council member, a portfolio chief, or as the Grand Chief for 11 years. So I'd like to thank all of the people within the MCK that I've interacted with, touched base on, and worked alongside of, colleagues at the table and beyond, my family who has supported me throughout my political career here in Kahnawake, and most importantly, the community, you, who have supported me time and again at different elections, different times, and again in different positions. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm not going far. I'll still be within the MCK fold, obviously in a very different position, but looking forward to the new challenge and hope that it is a challenge and I can continue to be part of protecting Kahnawake jurisdiction, asserting it, and assuring that the wishes of Kahnawake in terms of residency and being a Kaniakahaga of Kahnawake are carried forward. So again, it's been an amazing journey, no regrets, lots of happy times, lots of stressful times, lots of in-between times, but it's time. So again, Yawangoa, thank you for all of your support, and I'll see you around the corner. Onagiwahi.